Hi REYNAS, how's it going? It's me, Vijay Reyna, back at it again with another video. You guys, today we're going to go over all the drama. I am so sorry about how sporadic this video is going to be. Let's get straight into the video, okay? I'm sorry about the lighting, it's late at night, but it's the only time that I have to record this video. So, I remember I was scrolling through TikTok, you guys, and there's a lot going on in this story. I'm sure there's parts that I'm missing. I don't really know. Let me know down in the comments below if there's things that I have not said in this video. But I was scrolling on TikTok and there was a video on TikTok that was posted by someone that I follow, and I will credit them here. And it was basically a video of Nawat going off saying that the Miss Universe organization doesn't know how to run a show.
เขาไม่รู้จักวิธีทำนางงาม ทำไมเพจใหญ่ไม่โพสต์เลย ตอบไหม ตอบแล้วกันนะ เขาสงสัยเขาไม่รู้จักวิธีทำนางงาม บอกเขาแล้ว ถ้าเขาให้พาสเวิร์ดผมจะช่วยโพสต์ให้ แต่เขาหวงทุกอย่าง แต่เขาไม่ทำอะไรก็ปล่อยเขาไป ทุกอย่างก็ต้องถาม คือปัญหามันคือทุกอย่างต้องถามคุณลาอูหรือเปล่า เด็กที่มาอยู่ไหนอะเรจิน่า หาไม่เจอเด็กที่ทำโซเชียลอะมันมาถึงเมืองไทยแล้วมันเมื่อกี้ประชุมก็ไม่เจอ ไม่รู้อยู่ไหนไปเที่ยวไหนกันอะโฮเซ่ก็เพิ่งมาแผนกโซเชียลอยู่ไหนยังไม่แอคทีฟเลย แต่เราก็จะไม่ตามเขาแล้วนะ เราไม่ตามเขาแล้ว เราสิ้นสุดการแนะนำ ตอนนี้เราปฏิบัติก่อน
The Miss Universe organization just is like kind of a mess, and basically he didn't say in his own words that the Miss Universe organization or Raul, which is one of the owners of Miss Universe, is incompetent, but he basically said that they're incompetent. Nawat was pretty straightforward and direct about the fact that he felt like every time that he tried to communicate with the Miss Universe organization, every time that he tried to tell them to get up on their social media, to post, to, you know, do better marketing, to have more emphasis on social media marketing, they basically did not listen, or, you know, they were not present. He basically felt like the Miss Universe organization was not doing what needed to be done for the Miss Universe competition held in Thailand. And so in his own words, he basically was saying, and this was like the translated version because he was talking in Thai, so this is the translated version that I understood it to be. He's basically saying that he's going to take over. He's like, okay, well, I'm going to do what needs to be done because I feel like what needs to be done is not being done by the Miss Universe organization itself. It was no new news that the Miss Grand International organization in Nawat was going to help the Miss Universe organization conduct this edition of Miss Universe in Bangkok, Thailand. I think the surprise comes into how much of an involvement or how much of a hand the Miss Grand International organization has in this edition of Miss Universe. I thought that they were going to be in charge of, you know, setting up the events maybe. Definitely, I thought they were going to be in charge of getting the staging together, getting the production together. I did not think that Nawat was going to necessarily be the one that was greeting the contestants or necessarily being so, you know, in front of the cameras. That was a kind of a mistake on my part because one thing about Nawat that we all know is he's not camera shy. Nawat doesn't want just Miss Grand International and his organization or Miss Universe Thailand and that organization to be in front of the headlines. He himself wants to be in front of the headlines. He himself wants the attention. He wants to be famous, right? Not just his organization, not just his queens, but he himself wants to be famous. And part of that is getting in front of the cameras during the Miss Universe registration. On the first day of Miss Universe, the ladies were met and greeted by Mr. Nawat himself. They were being gifted, I think, a Thai ornament. I'm not really sure what it's called in Thai. I think it's called a malai or something. It's like those like round, beautiful, I'm not sure they're significant to the Buddhist culture, the Thai culture, but they were gifted to the delegates as they arrived by Nawat, and almost each of them that arrived on time or arrived within like a reasonable time frame for day one were caught taking pictures with Nawat. Now, even though I was not too surprised, I guess, at the end of the day to see Nawat's involvement in the Miss Universe competition in Bangkok, Thailand, I was surprised to see him announce, and the Miss Universe Thailand organization announce, a top 10 voting dinner. Basically, the Miss Grand International organization, as we are aware, if you follow that competition, they annually host a top 10 dinner, meaning that the girls, they put all the girls and all the contestants out on their social media page, and through the power of social media and through the number of likes and the number of heart reactions on Facebook and Instagram, they total up the top 10 girls with the most amount of likes and reactions on their photos on both Facebook and Instagram and otherwise. And those top 10 girls get to have a special dinner with Nawat. Now, this is a customary tradition in the Miss Grand International organization. It's not something that is new. However, it's never really been done, to my knowledge, at the Miss Universe competition. Perhaps in the past, but I have been watching avidly since 2018. I don't recall this being a thing at the Miss Universe organization. I think one thing that a lot of us really wanted to see with the Miss Grand organization having a part in the Miss Universe competition this edition in Bangkok, Thailand, we really were hoping to have some type of separation between the Miss Universe competition and the Miss Grand International competition, especially because we just had gotten through the Miss Grand International competition. They just crowned their new queen, Emma Mary Thiglao, like not even a month ago. So we were looking for this new pageant, right? Miss Universe, not new, but like this, new approach. We were not looking for it to be the same. We were hoping that Nawat would deliver his recognizable production that is grand and it is just amazing production, right? But still have some delineation between the Miss Grand organization and the Miss Universe organization. I think a lot of us, myself included, were just kind of confused where this top 10 dinner was coming from. It was not part of the official lists of like events for the days. On the Miss Universe organization website, they gave out the itinerary and they let us know exactly what the days were to be consisting of. And nowhere on there was a top 10 dinner, whether it was sponsorship based or not. So essentially the Miss Universe organization came out and they made a statement saying that, hey, this was not endorsed by the Miss Universe organization. There is no top 10 voting or top 10 dinner. Please do not participate in this voting system. And everything that has to do with Miss Universe, anything using the name of Miss Universe, is within the legal rights of the Miss Universe organization. Essentially, they're saying that the Miss Universe Thailand organization does not have the legal right to use the Miss Universe organization's name to host this dinner and get social media attention, etc., etc., etc. Because another thing to keep in mind is that for the Miss Grand International organization, when they host their top 10 dinner, they post the contestants on their page. They don't post it on the Miss Grand Thailand page. They post it on the Miss Grand International page so that all the girls are highlighted on the main organization's page. This is a stark difference from what's going on right now. What's currently happening is the Miss Universe Thailand organization is posting the girls' photos and their headshots on their page, but they're not being posted on the actual official Miss Universe organization's page. So that's where things are a little bit weird because not everyone follows the Miss Universe Thailand page, right? Now, there's nothing wrong with the Miss Universe Thailand, in my opinion, organization posting and giving updates about the Miss Universe events that are going on, because when Miss Universe was held in El Salvador, the Miss Universe El Salvador page also made sure to keep viewers up to date. And if you followed the Miss Universe El Salvador Instagram page, you would see that they often, as the host delegate country, were posting updates about the Miss Universe events as a whole. So I don't have a problem with Miss Universe Thailand, especially as the host organization or country or whatever you want to call it, updating us with what's going on or posting content related to the Miss Universe competition in general and the preliminary activities leading up to the prelims and the finales. But I do think that they should kind of hold back from making up these events that have not gone through the Miss Universe organization themselves. At the end of the day, I do understand where the Miss Universe organization is coming from, and I do feel like the Miss Universe organization should be consulted prior to just, forging forward with this top 10 dinner unbeknownst. Because now it looks like there's no internal communication with the Miss Universe or between the Miss Universe Thailand and the Miss Universe organization. And it just looks like the Miss Universe Thailand organization, aka Nawat, has completely hijacked this competition. And that to me is like, whoa, Okay, so Miss Universe organization came out with that statement and they were like, hey, we're not doing this. This was never ran by us. Like no one came to us and asked us or consulted us to see if this dinner was okay. So we're not doing that. Well, Miss Universe Thailand was not too happy about that. And when I say Miss Universe Thailand, I really mean Nawat. Nawat was not very happy about that. And one thing about Nawat is if he does not get his way, honey, he's going to sue you. Or at least threaten to sue you, okay? So, in very much Miss Universe Thailand fashion, Nawat came out, or the Miss Universe Thailand organization, whoever you want to call it, and was like, hey, look, in the contract, when we were assigned the host country, and when we took this contract to pretty much take the responsibility to host the Miss Universe competition in Bangkok, Thailand, we did have jurisdiction and legal authority to put on these events. And this top 10 dinner is actually a sponsored event. It is an event to highlight the sponsorship. I think it had to do with the hotel specifically, and they wanted to showcase a nice dinner at the hotel. Now, other vloggers have made good points. I've watched Be Extra with Del, Luis Porteles, and other vloggers of the sorts kind of bring in their opinions about this topic. And to many of these people's opinions and to their points, I don't know why they could not have just put on one good big dinner for everybody and showcase it that way. I think that would have been a lot more within the realm of Miss Universe. But I don't know. So it's kind of weird because I don't have access. I don't know if any of you have access to the particular contract that was signed between Nawat and MGI, Nawat/MGI and the Miss Universe organization when Nawat was given the, I guess, rights or the responsibility to help host the Miss Universe competition in Bangkok, Thailand. But yeah, so I don't know what the legalities of it, but basically the Miss Universe Thailand organization put out this statement saying we can do this top 10 dinner and we will be doing this. So kudos to you and good luck. Well, after all of this happened, Raul went onto his Instagram stories, and Raul is one of the owners of the Miss Universe organization. He is a Mexicano, he comes from Mexico, and he posted on his Instagram basically the statistics of Miss Grand International. He basically is posting their stakeholders, I think, like how much investments they have and where they are right now in terms of like stocks and the market and blah, 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 blah. And he was just showing that they have gone down a lot in the stock market. I think that's what the post was about. It basically was insinuating and insulting their financial position in, as of right now. Now, Nawat obviously clapped back and posted a different photo that reflected different statistics that showed that the Miss Grand International organization is fine financially and they are not struggling. So I don't know. That's just a lover's. I don't really know. At this point, they're just kind of fighting each other subliminally. Neither of them are really like adding each other. Like it's not like Raul is adding Nawat, Nawat is adding Raul. It's more like subliminal, like shade throwing at each other. Well, the plot thickens because the Miss Universe Mexico organization actually commented on the Miss Universe Thailand's post where Miss Universe Thailand was defending their right to host this top 10 dinner. And the Miss Universe Mexico organization was like, girl, we did not send our delegate, which their delegate is Fatima Bosch, if you don't know. But the Miss Universe Mexico organization was like, we did not send our delegate all the way from Mexico to Thailand for her to have to fight for votes or for her to have to garner votes. We sent her there with integrity to enjoy her time and compete in fairness. So other organizations, or at least the Miss Universe Mexico organization, I'm not sure about other ones, have came out front and just said, look, we're not with this. Like, we do not want this. And we do not want our participant to participate in this aspect of the competition. It was not agreed upon. We were not aware of it. No one informed us. So cut it out. And to be honest, that's fair. If the Miss Universe Mexico organization and any other national director or organization was not aware of this top 10 dinner, then I can understand why it's even, more so unfair. It's already unfair because no one had time to prepare or had any type of idea that they would have to be garnering their supporters and rallying their supporters for votes. But in addition to this, a lot of countries are not Sash Factors countries, and they're going to have no fighting chance at this. Now, for Miss Grand International, I think it's not a big deal because you might say, well, Vijay, if you think it's unfair for Miss Universe, why do you not think it's unfair for Miss Grand International? Because Miss Grand International is a popularity based competition, and we know that. This is not a secret, right? Miss Grand International is not trying to market themselves as a fair competition. Now, I do think the results are typically pretty okay, but they still are very blunt and very forward with the fact that they're looking for a girl who has the popularity, the marketability, and can sell their products. That's not really what the legacy is for Miss Universe, and that's why I think it doesn't really fit and it comes off a little bit tacky. Well, anyways, more drama has transpired. I went to bed, okay? And the whole time I'm just thinking, okay, I went to bed and I wake up and I'm like, okay, let's see what's going on. And I'm scrolling and I see that Nawat called the police on a Miss Universe sponsor. Yes, a sponsor that was put in place. Like, they had a whole sign and everything outside of the hotel. It was a Miss Universe organization's official sponsor. I think their name was like Playtime or something. I'll put a video clip here somewhere. But basically, they have online gambling, I guess. Like, I guess this organization sponsor has gambling as part of their organization or their sponsorship. Well, gambling is illegal in Thailand. And so Nawat, being who he is, rather than going to the Miss Universe organization and having a conversation with them internally and informing or consulting the Miss Universe organization about the sponsor and letting them know, hey, gambling is illegal in Thailand. We cannot have this sponsor putting up signs and posters promoting gambling and casinos and whatever in Thailand. Rather than talking to the Miss Universe organization first and informing them of the legalities within Thailand, he directly calls the cops.
It's a casino online. Casino online is illegal in Thailand. But they didn't tell us about this sponsor. But I ever told them few months ago already, because they ever mentioned about this name of casino online. I said it's not possible first.
Like, I can't. He legitimately calls the police and is like, hey, these people are promoting gambling within the borders of Thailand, and this is illegal in the Kingdom of Thailand. So get them. This to me is like a declaration of war. This to me is Nawat saying, I'm hijacking the Miss Universe organization and it's gonna go the way I want it to go, whether you like it or not. The fact of the matter is, they are in Bangkok, Thailand. Whether or not you like Nawat, we cannot deny that there is definitely a level of respect that the Thai people have for him, and he definitely has relations within Thai media and the Thai government. I mean, he was able to, even after Queen Siddhikit, the Queen Mother, passed away, rest in peace, still pull off this event and still allow the ladies to come and compete in Thailand. We cannot, overlook the fact that he definitely has home field advantage, and he can definitely take advantage of the Miss Universe organization and turn it into whatever he wants. I think his idea is that, let me take advantage of this Miss Universe organization and the competition being held in Bangkok, Thailand, and let me make it better than what it's ever been before. I think he has this idea of what he wants Miss Universe to look like, and he's hoping by just hijacking the entire competition, he can win the fans over and show them, hey, look how much better it is when I run the show. Now, will this work in his favor? I don't know. There's a lot of people who are not in support of this whole top 10 dinner, and I think it would be worth Nawat's while to just let it go and drop it, to be quite honest with you. With that being said, people are still participating. I think everyone's confused. To be quite frank, I'm confused. No one's really sure who now is in charge of the Miss Universe events and the Miss Universe competition in Bangkok, Thailand. Is it the Miss Universe organization or is it Nawat? It doesn't seem like Nawat is going to the Miss Universe organization to consult them before doing something. It seems like now the Miss Universe organization has to consult Nawat to get things done, because Nawat has the upper hand when it comes to being in Bangkok, Thailand, with the Thai media, with Thai sponsors, with Thai production, with Thai government. If I was the Miss Universe organization, I personally would have just backed off a little bit, let Nawat have his reign, and, cut him off afterwards. One thing Nawat knows how to do is put on a show, and I do think that he's garnering the attention that he's looking for, but whether or not it's in a positive light or a negative light, I don't know. I think Nawat knows he's capable of putting on a show like never before, and I think he knows that he's going to give us a Miss Universe competition in terms of like the finale and the prelims that we have wanted to see for years. And with that, he might be hoping that we'll forget everything else. I mean, let's be quite frank. Miss Grand International is full of drama, but it still garners millions of views every year because the production value is so good. I mean, the Miss Universe Talent organization themselves this year under the leadership of Nawat, it was so good. Like, I can't deny that. I just can't. With that being said, I think that whatever he wants to do with Miss Universe Talent is fine because that's, you know, its own thing. But I think that we have to still have some delineation and some differences between Miss Grand and Miss Universe. If it wasn't for the top 10 dinner, I think everyone would be okay. Like, I think everything else is fine. Like, whatever events you want to do, whatever. I just think it's the top 10 dinner that's really rubbing the people the wrong way because it's unfair for one, and it's not Miss Universe, it's Miss Grand. So it doesn't really make sense. I don't know, calling the police on Miss Universe organization sponsors to me is crazy. I don't know if it's a breach of contract. I can't see this not going into court, and I can't see this not going into a legal battle. I mean, he's literally at this point hijacking the competition. I don't know what the contract says. I really hope that his lawyers have done a good job, as in Nawat's lawyers, at reading through the contract. And I really hope that somewhere in there, for his sake, it does say that they have the legal right to kind of, you know, make shifts and make changes to events as they see fit. Because if not, I have no idea what's going to happen. I also am a little bit worried, and I want to touch on this very quickly before I end the video, for Veena Pravinar. So a lot of people were saying that the competition is going to be rigged for Veena, that Veena is going to win only because she is representing Thailand. And I have to argue with that because I think that Veena could win because she's just a really good queen. Whether or not you think she's overhyped, whether or not you think she has a lot of surgery done on her face, whatever you may think, we cannot deny that Veena Pravinar is a very talented queen who has worked very hard. She's been working at this dream for as long as Tita Moralo, right? So she's been going at this for a very long time. It's not going to be a surprise to me if even if she was from a different country, she would make the top 5. She's just a really good representative. But with all of this going on, I really don't know how it will affect her placement. And I don't know how it's going to affect her like ability to really make it far in the competition. It might hurt her. Now, I don't know if Veena's really worried about that because I was coming home from work and I live in the United States of America. So for me right now, it's evening, it's the nighttime. But in Thailand, it's the morning, and I was on TikTok seeing Veena on live stream just doing her makeup. So I don't think Veena's really worried about it. I think that people have to definitely make sure that they don't blame Veena for the events transpiring between Nawat and the Miss Universe organization. Yes, Veena is under Nawat, but Nawat cannot be controlled by anybody, okay? He is his own person, and I think Veena at this point just needs to focus on being immersed in the competition. I really feel bad for all the girls because I don't know how they're handling this. I'm sure on one end they want to respect the Miss Universe organization by not promoting the voting, but on the other hand, maybe they're like, we don't want to like blunder our chances at placing if Nawat really has more of a role in placements than we know. So maybe they want to promote the voting. If I was a contestant, I don't know what I would do. I don't know if I would, you know, tell my followers in my country to vote for me, or if I would just not say anything and ignore it and go by what the Miss Universe organization is saying. At this point, to me, whether or not I like it or we like it, it does seem like Nawat is kind of calling the shots. It seems like he kind of has control, and it seems like he's hijacked the competition from this point on. So I don't know. We'll see. What do you guys think? Are you guys team Nawat? Are you guys team Mr. Raul / Miss Universe organization? Are you happy with Nawat taking over the event for the leading up to the Miss Universe finale, or would you have rather it gone to based on the schedule that is listed on the Miss Universe's official website? Let me know down in the comments below. I have a lot more content to cover for this edition of Miss Universe. I'm sure I'll make another update video about this because I'm sure there's more to come. And yeah, if you guys don't mind, we have reached 3.3k Reynas. If you guys don't know, my name is Vijay Reyna, and if you want to join the Reyna family, which is what I call my subscribers, you can hit the subscribe button down below and you'll become a Reyna. And we have just hit 3.3k Reynas. I'm really hoping that we can get to 4,000 Reynas and grow the Reyna family to 4,000 of us by the end of the Miss Universe pageant season, or at least by the end of the year. It would mean a lot to me, but no worries if not. I'm just thankful for you for stopping by my channel and joining my family and joining us as a whole. Please comment down below your thoughts. Give this video a thumbs up. Giving it a thumbs up does boost the video. And as always, maraming salamat po. Tirang makasi, kampong ka, muchas gracias, sheshe ni, arigatou gozaimasu, tanwa, taniwa, shukriya, shukran. And thank you guys so much. I love you guys, and I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video. I hope that you guys are enjoying Miss Universe season despite all the craziness. Let me know down below who are your favorites. And yes, my Dark Horse video will be coming out very soon, probably tomorrow, because this video is coming out tonight and it's already late and I have work. Love you guys. Oh, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok. It'll be in my description down below. Bye. Do you guys like my shirt? It's my roommate. He doesn't know I'm wearing it. Sorry.